Okay. So, uh, this will be interesting. Both characters very capable of dominating the other in this matchup. This is
Ooh. Maltimum already opening up with a nice guitar string. Goes in for a downer. Neutralite recovery.
okay.
Sees baguette into the yellow. Finding these broken strings here, but they're all doing damage as he gets another one. Brings baguette off the stage, and it's almost a kill percent. Maltimum finally taking some damage as the snare. Neutralite comes out, but baguette starting to stabilize here. That Neutralite actually not connecting as Maltimum's too close. He tries to go in for another down here. Maltimum playing very safe with these guitars. Weapon toss, however, from baguette starting to stabilize as he's getting a hold of the stage with the spear. Down sig also connects Maltimum with the lead that he had suddenly lost, but that down sig disarms baguette, sends him off the stage. Will Maltimum get the kill here as he gets recovery?
Yes. Nice little reverse recovery there to read the dodge through from baguette, and Malt takes the first stock. Has a decent damage lead. He's going to continue with his nair spamming. Baguette actually did pretty decent when he got his footing, but he took so much damage from those early guitar strings.
Ooh, a nice
He's looking to take it back now, though.
Yeah, that ground pound to read that down air approach from Maltimum that he's used quite a bit. Baguette adjusting quite well as he avoids that down light, picks up the weapon, waits a little bit, Neutralite comes out, nearly sends him towards the mine, and Maltimum almost dodges onto it. It could have exploded on its own there, and the ground pound will do it. Baguette even things up quite fast as he got used to the style of play that Maltimum was throwing out at the beginning of that match, and he's looking to try to take a lead here as he finds a nice Neutralite. Chase dodge down light doesn't work, but the weapon toss comes out. Maltimum fighting with a sword now instead of guitars.
Yeah, he had an option there to weapon starve, but he decided to try to bait the pickup, but didn't get anything out of it. So now Malt has a weapon, and Baguette is, I guess he's doing alright still, but...
Well, another Neutralite hits, he picks up the axe, but a Sair that should have been a dare as Maltimum punishes with a nice D-Light side air. Down air comes out from Baguette. Tries to get another side light, but Maltimum just putting on the sword auto combos as he brings out the guitars. Gets that D-Light in recovery. Baguette nearly killed off the top. Another recovery will probably do as he's looking for it right now. Baguette tosses that weapon down. He dodges through it. Tries to get a D-Light set up, and the recovery from Baguette actually puts Maltimum into the orange. Keeping this even. Baguette has the opportunity to take a stock lead here if he doesn't get hit by anything else, but that's going to be a hard task as actually Maltimum puts himself in a position to get punched by a side stick.
Baguette going for the slide charge, but it doesn't connect. That dare might kill. Yeah, he didn't have his recovery. He probably could have survived, but he used his double jump early on, and instead of spacing them out to get full range. But that's alright. I mean, he's got Malt to deep red.
Yeah, but these ground pounds are really obvious. Maltimum's actually getting solid punishes off. Baguette, while putting Maltimum into kill percent, is struggling to find any hits, and Maltimum actually tries to go for a bomb trade there. I don't really feel like would benefit him as Baguette, pulling onto the axe, is trying to land a Sair. Maltimum tosses the sword into his face, tries to go in with the chase dodge. Side light connects. Another side light.
Baguette's fishing really hard for a Sair right now, and it's not coming. Maltigur's just punishing everything.
Tosses that. Ooh, that GC sidestick coming out, nearly connecting the ground pound from Baguette as well. Baguette is just trying too hard for obvious kill moves right now. And he's finally realizing that as he's in the orange as he tosses weapon aside. Sidelight nearly connects as the bomb. Whoa, Baguette trying to go for something crazy there, but Maltimum dropping a D-Light combo. Gets hit by a side air.
Finally gets that ground pound he's been looking for.
Only after being brought into kill percent.
Yeah, he's in kill percent already, which is rough. We'll see if he can do anything. Nah, he's just gonna get ground pounded. So the game was pretty close up until the last stock when Baguette was not capable of finishing Maltimum off. So.
And that was a really big deal, because we saw that Baguette was capable of fighting against Maltimum 1v1. But when he changed up his playstyle, not to like exchange moves, but try to kill, Maltimum was able to punish that really. Because he threw out like 2 obvious ground pounds that led into 2 guitar strings. And from there on, it was just punish after punish. And Baguette switches the core.
Alright, I mean... You know, I still feel like I'm the only person who thinks core isn't OP, and it makes me upset.
I don't know, I think core's hype has kind of died down a little bit after the first week.
Yeah, BMG came out because like so many people were complaining on the subreddit, and they were like, "Yeah, but Core's win rate is like exactly 50%." But I don't know. Some people are still convinced that I don't know.
And
we'll see.
We've had about a good week and a half, 2 weeks to be able to learn the gauntlet matchups as well. So the first week, people were complaining. Yeah. Their evidence for core being strong was that people were like, oh, before I played core, I struggled to climb the ladder, and now I'm so-and-so rank, you know? But that's also just a testimony to the fact that, like, hey, people don't know how to play against this legend yet. It is rather new, and we've been able to see it equalize, and as the stats are released, 50% win rate. But we're going into this game right here as Maltimum, trying to get Qatar hits onto Baguette, but Baguette is actually doing a good job of not avoiding them. But no, there's a string, leads into a recovery, and trades have been rather even so far as Baguette picks up the gauntlets.
Gauntlets come out. Let's see what Baguette can do with them. This is another thing I said. I'm pretty sure Qatars have like an insanely good matchup versus gauntlets. Because, like, gauntlets want to be in that short-range zone that Qatars strive in, but I feel like Qatars have that small amount more range. And we see Baguette switching out for the hammer.
Neutral light comes up from all. KO Baguette here as he goes from that ground pound, and Baguette may have just killed himself.
Yeah, he went way too deep for some reason. That was just a straight-up mistake. Like, you don't need to hold the ground pound for that long.
Baguette most likely regretting that as he was able to suicide that hammer. There goes for the recovery. Maltimum gets a recovery into Nair, brings Baguette into the yellow already, and the sideline to ground pound connects. Maltimum gets hit by that sider, but he's not even in the red yet as he goes for the side charge side stick, and Baguette, even though he's going for the flashy moves, they are not connecting, and it's giving Maltimum free damage.
Yeah, Malt with a full stock lead as he disarms Baguette. Gets a second recovery to kill. Jeez. Looking really bad for Baguette now. He didn't do anything that stock.
Up and toss comes out. Maltimum goes in with the sword, but yeah, Baguette looking a lot weaker than he did in game 1 as he's no longer got what it felt like was his comfort weapon to be able to KO, which was the spear. And in fact, spear and actually just looked quite good on it. He's throwing out these D-lights with the gauntlets, not really being able to get anything off of them, and Maltimum goes for that side air. Gets a downer, sidelight as well. Baguette tries to go for that GC neutral sig and actually gets a weapon toss recovery. Baguette gets a side sig kill.
Okay. So he finds a side sig. Is this the time? Is this the comeback? Probably not, but...
Hit by that down air. Maltimum lands a downer of his own. Sidelight comes out as well as Baguette trying to put something onto Malt, but it's most likely not looking like a comeback here. He's off the side of the stage. We've already seen that his offstage game with Hammer isn't the best as he puts that ground pound out again, and I'm afraid he's going to go too far as he tries to go in for that down sig. Baguette putting out that side air. Neutral light connects. Trying to get downers off as well.
Maltimum is struggling to get in now. Baguette's dodges are pretty on point. Goes for some throw combos, gets a Sair. Alright.
Puts out a down sig that puts him into position to get killed. Okay. But no, the end sig connects. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree to cancel neutral sig. Catches Maltimum off guard. Downlight Sair.
Goes for that hammer toss. Nothing quite working out as a down sig comes out as well. Baguette tries to get that neutral sig onto Maltimum, and a Sair comes out from Baguette as there's some Sairs are being tossed aside to side. Side sig comes out, Maltimum doesn't punish. Baguette just wants to get this kill, even it up 1-1, give the opportunity for maybe a Gimp comeback as 2 stomps come out, and the second stomp and the end sig connects. Wow.
The third stomp finally coming out, and Maltimum doesn't expect it. They never expect the third.
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, try twice more. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Guitar toss comes out. Bomb goes straight up. Maltimum lands in the Nair. When Baguette has the opportunity to not get JV'd here as he gets a weapon toss into Nair, Maltimum can't find anything. It's looking similar to that stock that Baguette had against Maltimum, and he's actually doing okay. Scoop comes out. Weapon toss stops Maltimum from being able to get with the sword. Sidelight as well. What is going on here? Baguette...
I don't know. Malt can't get in. Baguette isn't like doing anything too different. Malt just hasn't been able to hit any moves.
The stomps are occurring and Maltimum's getting... Oh no, it happened once! Holy crap! He did the triple stomp into neutral sig. The 2 missed stomps into the stomp that could... What happened to Maltimum? That was crazy because we were joking about how that comeback wasn't possible, and then suddenly Baguette just went into like superhuman mode, tossed his hammer a lot, and he just hit a bunch of sidelights. Wow.
I mean, I guess any comeback's possible if you literally just stop hitting any moves.
Maltimum hit like, nothing. But courtesy to Baguette, he did a lot of really excellent weapon tosses where Maltimum was trying to get in with down airs, and Maltimum would have to maneuver around the weapon, and then Baguette would punish. And now he's saying, can I restart my game? Has 20 FPS. Wouldn't be a tournament without some Johns. That is for certain.
Of course. You know, I think that what that really proved is that core is OP, and I was wrong all along.
Now you have to remember, in order to get that stomp neutral sig off, right? You have to miss the first 2 downlights, otherwise it doesn't work. That actually happened on both stocks. Like, oh. That was to Baguette for being able to take that second game and show something about his core. That might actually be huge for Baguette. It might give him a lot of momentum in the second game because he wasn't looking strong, and then that happened.
Baguette gonna head to the bathroom, get a little bathroom action before the game starts. That's always important.
Be able to splash some water in his face. Shout out to the Daiku, taking a lot of those bathroom breaks in the middle of his sets. Always at his sets. He couldn't do them in between them. Not sure why. Shout out to Daiku.
Zero actually got knocked out already. Are you serious?
So let's take a look at the bracket.
Or not knocked out, but knocked down.
Let's see who we got knocked.
Oh jeez, it's gonna be Zelo versus Snacks in round 3 losers.
Wow, he lost to somebody. I don't even know how to say that name. Cholo? Choli? I thought that was somebody from
Cole, maybe?
Yeah, Cole sounds good. I thought that was somebody from the
Alright, we're in.
3, 2, 1.
We're going into game 3 here. This is exciting. Multimum on his main now, which I assume is his main. That's what we know him for. As a weapon toss from Baguette coming onto neutral. Multimum still playing the guitars that he likes to use. Goes in with these downers. Baguette gets a nice stop in the neutral sig once again. He loves that move. Sarah comes out as well. Brings Multimum into the deep yellow, and a bomb is picked up from Baguette. Will it connect? It does. Multimum is disarmed into the horde. Oh, almost comboed into a Sarah as well. Baguette is on fire.
Yeah, Baguette's got so much momentum right now. Multimum gets hit by a side sig, not finding anything. It's looking very reminiscent of the last stock of last game. He finds a down light in air. Alright, starting to get a few combos in, but I'm surprised he didn't die there.
Yeah, Baguette has been crazy on point with these N6. Whether or not that leads from a stomp off stage, on stage, just raw. You look at the side stick comes out. He starts stomping, and I feel like Multimum gets scared. You know, like he's just like, come here. He's hitting the ground over and over again. You're at kill percent. You know you're going to die, and that side stick just connects with Multimum. Oh my gosh, neutral light into side stick. Multimum, what's going on? Baguette's making this hammer look strong.
Yeah, I mean, what is happening? Like, Maltimum is just not... I don't want to downplay Baguette, because he's clearly playing phenomenally, but the difference between what Maltimum was doing game 1 and what he's doing now is very apparent. Like, he's not confident in any of the moves he's throwing out. He's very hesitant to throw out punishes and stuff, and it's costing him.
Baguette throwing out a risky down sig there, just being able to show off that move. Just Multimum getting in now actually brings Baguette into orange. That recovery kill may have brought Multimum to his senses. As a downer comes out, Baguette struggling to find the moves that he was finding at the beginning of this match. The weapon toss in an air comes out, Baguette trying to stabilize. The side sig thrown out is dodged through, but he's going for those stomps. Once again, there's the 2 stomps. Where's the third one? Baguette, we know what's going to happen. No, a side air from Multimum comes out. He breaks the chain as Baguette picks up a weapon other than the hammer, and we have yet to see him do much with his gauntlets, and that neutral sig will do it.
Okay. So that was like a really, really good stop.
I don't think Multimum took damage, because he was at the orange from the beginning to the end of that stock.
That was like a near perfect stock, which is basically what he needed to come back, because even with that, it's still a pretty close game. But Baguette isn't finding anything on this stock either.
Well, that's because Whoa, that's it. He used his dodge already.
That is it.
So Baguette going for that neutral sig off stage led him into a weapon toss ground pound, and you can't dodge in the air like that if you're about to get ground pound right afterwards. You're not going to make it back.